Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel, and we're back with another watch-along. Huge game tonight for Ireland. Euro 2024 qualifier. Ireland host France in the Aviva Stadium, and usually I say I'm really looking forward to this one, and I am, but it's going to be a really difficult night for Ireland. You'd have to say it's going to be a really, really difficult night, but looking forward to it nonetheless. We'd have to say. Some interesting news coming in relation to Ireland and the starting 11. So I'll run through the starting 11s here. It looks like we're playing kind of a 3-4-3 nearly, or a 3-5-2. Bazunu in goal, Collins, Egan and Dara O'Shea as a 3. I'm getting this off of live score as well, by the way, so look, it can change. Seamus Coleman comes in. And Matt Doherty, they're wing backs by the looks of it. We have Jason Malumbi, Joshua Cullen, and then 3 kind of up front. We have Jason Knight, Ogbene, and then of course Evan Ferguson up front. Now, couple of different things there. I thought, first and foremost, I thought William Smallbone played really well the other night in the friendly, and I thought he played so well, he got man of the match. I thought he deserved maybe a start tonight. I'm sure we'll see him at some stage. And there's been a lot of talk, with people about who should be starting in the goal. Should it be Kelleher? Should it be Bazunu? And yeah, Bazunu gets the nod tonight. Look, Bazunu is playing more regularly than Caoimhín Kelleher, you would have to say. You know what I mean? So you can kind of understand it on that kind of side of it. But anyway, looking forward to it, guys. Get your thoughts and comments into the chat. Let me know your score predictions. Let me know how you think the game is going to go. Who we got in? Marley is there. Ben is in as well. Tom. Let me know how YouTube is going. If that fucking YouTube is glitching again, I swear to God, I don't know what else I can do with it. I really don't. But let me know in the chat. Let's see, Newport County, good to see. Thanks for joining. Expecting nothing less than a 4-0, says Michael. William is in as well. Noel saying 7-0 to France. I wouldn't have played 3 at the back. Yeah, it's kind of a 5. It's a 3 at the back with wing backs. 3-5-2. It's glitching. Right. I don't know what to do here with this stupid joke. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm going to try and fix this here because this is... Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do about it, to be quite honest with you. I've tried everything. But anyway. Good to see you. 3-0 to France. Hope you beat the Frogs. I backed France -1. Heavy. I'm Irish, says user. Michael says, have we no one better than Doherty? Yeah, I mean, I was thinking when I heard Seamus Coleman coming in, I was like, okay, lovely, straight swap. But he's been moved over onto the left-hand side, so... But yeah, people are saying it's not glitching now, so that's good. Let's see. Noel says, I just think more realistic because Ireland don't stand a chance. Maybe years ago, only for Henry. I remember that game. Yeah, but look, I mean, Ireland are gonna be massively up against it tonight. They really are. But look, you never know. Obviously, we're a small country and our backs are against the wall, but as Keane said, let's not just go along for the sing-song every now and again, So yeah, let's see what happens. Opinions on the team, says Sean. Look, I think the only real qualm I have about it is I think Smallbone should have played. I think he played so well the other night that he deserves the opportunity to start. So yeah, but other than that, I mean, who have we got on the bench? Kelleher, Travers, Mo Brown, Obafemi, Ida, McLean, Hendricks, Skies, McGrath, Smallbone, John. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I mean, look, I don't mind. But look, smash a like on the video, guys. Let's try to get the 5,000 likes before we get to kickoff. Helps the channel out an awful lot. If you're new to the channel, do hit the follow button as well. And anybody that's watching on TikTok, if you do want the full experience, we are live over on YouTube as well at the moment. We've got the timer, the scoreboard, all of that good stuff on the screen. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Head over there, full experience, hit subscribe and get into the chat and get involved. But yeah, appreciate it. Kelleher needs a new team. Bazunu is miles better because of his first team action. Well, there you go. I think potential is only good when you're playing games, really, isn't it? You know, you can have all the potential in the world. If you're not playing games, then what can you do? You know, so I tend to agree with you on that one in relation to Bazunu. I think because he's playing week in, week out in the Premier League, he should be starting ahead of Kelleher. Now, does Kelleher go out on loan? Does he, stick it out at Liverpool, thinking, maybe they might go with him ahead of Alisson? I don't think so. You know what I mean? I think maybe he does have to leave Liverpool to get some game time. But look, let's see what happens. Not that I give a shit about Liverpool, but Michael says, I agree, Smallbone should have got the start. Yeah. Not a great sign when there's two keepers. Well, look, if it was at club level, I'd be worried, but these two keepers are very young goalkeepers. Neither of them are going to be retiring for international duty just because maybe one is starting above the other. I think if the manager settles on a specific goalkeeper, then all well and good, but I think they're both young enough to not kind of say, no, I'm not playing for Ireland anymore because I'm not getting a game, so but look, it's going to be interesting. Let's see what happens. I'm happy with either of them. They're both good goalkeepers, and obviously Bazunu is getting more game time, but I'll give you the French team as well, guys. Maignan in goal, Pavard, Konate, Upamecano and Theo Hernandez make up the back four. Three in midfield then, Camavinga, Rabiot and Griezmann in the kind of the 10. And then the three up front then, we have Muani on the left, Giroud through the middle, and of course Kylian Mbappe on the left. They've got a strong enough bench as well. Players like Jules Koundé, Fofana, Tchouameni, Thuram, Diaby, Coman. So I mean, look, they're France, aren't they? They're France. So, but look, let's see what happens. Ben says a bit of competition doesn't hurt no one. I agree with you, Ben. Absolutely. The jumper arrived today as well, guys. So you can get yours. Our merchandise. We've got a couple of options up at the moment. More are being worked on, but that's the very first piece of merchandise, and it arrived today. So if it's something that you have any interest in, if you're a Man United fan, link is in the description. Go check out some of the options. But yeah, it's comfy. So it is. Let's see. This is our golden generation, says Michael. That remains to be seen, Michael. I think we've had a golden generation already with Damien Duff and Robbie Keane and these types of players, coming to the fore when the likes of Roy Keane was still there, the early 2000s and all. And obviously the 2002 World Cup, all of that Keane kind of era ended. But, they were a young team, that got to the World Cup. So this team may be a golden generation. It may be, but they've got to go and prove it first. Mad says 1-1. Honestly, think it's going to be 7 or 8-0 to France. Well, that's the fear, Rory, isn't it? I mean, you would be saying to yourself, the longer we can stay in the game, if we can keep it 0-0 or keep it at a draw or keep it even within one goal of the opposition, then okay, we might have some kind of a chance. You just hope France don't run away with a 3-4-0 lead, at half time or something. That's the worry. Boo says, I like this generation of footballers. It's brilliant. Hopefully they grow with the team. Absolutely. Absolutely. David says, don't mind if Evan Ferguson scores tonight as long as Varane keeps him quiet in the semis. There you go. There you go. I'd like to see Ferguson playing with United next season, so I would. Paul says, let me see, that was gone, where are we? Paul says, a fully fit France would have won the World Cup. Now they're on a revenge mission for losing the final. Score predictions. My score predictions, I'll give you head and heart. Okay? Heart, 1-1. Head, 3-0 to France. But come on, Ireland. Come on, Ireland. Noel says, France are 200-1 for 7-0. Back it now. And user says, this is nowhere near a golden generation. Let's see. Craig says, if we defend well and stay in the game for as long as possible, then we could get a draw. There you go. There you go. 3-0 to France, says Henry. That's probably the best we can hope for. Michael says, Ferguson to nick a 90-minute winner. Wouldn't it be great? That's the Republic of Ireland. Not Ireland. Whatever. When is the game? In just under 20 minutes. Apparently, United scouts watching Ferguson tonight. Hope he joins United. Yeah, by all accounts, Man United scouts are going to watch Evan Ferguson tonight, so it'll be interesting. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Looks almost as good as mine, Jack says. Ben, brilliant. Let's see. Crazy Irishman is in. Good to see you. Niall says 3-0 France. Nathan says, what county are you from? I'm from Kilkenny. And Chris says, let the fun begin. The maestro is here. There we go. There we go. But yeah, he won't be at Brighton come next season, says Michael. Well, look, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he is, to be quite honest with you. I think he was playing in the League of Ireland for Bohemians last season. And, you know, he's now he's taken his chance, absolutely. He has, since he's got into the Brighton team. But I wouldn't be surprised if he spends another season at Brighton. But if United are in looking for a striker, a backup striker, you know, that could get 15, 20 games in the season, then he's a Manchester United fan by all accounts, so why wouldn't you go? There's only one Stephen Kenny, says Connor, that's for sure. Noel says, if you could bring one player back, who would it be? Roy Keane. Roy Keane. Favourite player of all time. Liam says, is it on any other channel apart from Viaplay? I'm not sure, Liam. I'm watching it on Virgin Media. So I'm not sure where in the world you're watching it. But yeah, that's what I'm watching it on. Chris says, nice hoodie. It is, isn't it? Butcher of Manchester. Get yours in the description. Link is in the description below. Loads of options. I've got more coming as well. I'm working on more as well. So I'm looking forward to bringing you them. But yeah, let me see. Julia Nagelsmann is gaining interest for Tottenham. Yeah, so look, Nagelsmann obviously is on the cards at Tottenham. He's been looked at. It's going to be interesting to see what Tottenham do, to be quite honest with you. Obviously Pochettino, but I think they're going to go for Nagelsmann. I really do, because he said when he got sacked from Bayern Munich that he wants to take a little bit of time off to spend with his family and things like that. And I think if Spurs were going to go for Pochettino, why wouldn't they just appoint him now rather than at the end of the season? He's been out of the game for a good few months now at this stage, so I reckon they're going to hang on and go for Nagelsmann in the summer. Yeah. When's the next United game, says Marley? So United are back this Sunday, guys. And we are playing... I'm not forgetting who we're playing. We are playing this Sunday. And we are playing against... Newcastle, sorry. Away to Newcastle. So there you go. Away to Newcastle this Sunday. looking forward to it. United back in action. Happy days. Yeah, so really looking forward to it. Back into the swing of things. We've got a lot of games coming up in April as well. Let me see now. United have got a crazy amount of games coming up in April. Let me see. So we've got fixtures. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 games in April, which is crazy. So we'll start with Newcastle away, then Brentford at home 3 days later. 3 days after that, then we've got Everton at home. 5 days after that, then we go to Sevilla at home. Then we have Forest away, Sevilla away, Brighton away, Spurs away, and Aston Villa at home. So difficult April. But looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting stuck back into it again. Chris says, Neil's doing well. No more walking with a cane. Happy days, Chris. Happy days, man. Niall says, Newcastle going to be looking for revenge. Going to be a tough game. It is. It's going to be a tough game against Newcastle away, especially without Casemiro, as we know. But will we have Eriksen back? I don't think we're going to have Eriksen back. Well, I think if we did, we probably would have heard of it by now. I know he's still working on his rehabilitation and getting back fully fit. So, look, let's see. Obviously, Sabitzer has done really well the other night in scoring 2 goals and 1 assist, but he's got a knock, so he's missing the next game, which is probably no harm. You know what I mean? If he does have a slight knock, get him out, and then, hopefully he'll be back ready to rock on Sunday. It's on RTE as well. Thomas is saying, happy days. City Liverpool Saturday as well. That's going to be a big game. Let's see. What do you think the United versus Newcastle score is going to be? I'll do a score prediction closer to the game, because depending on what kind of players we have back and how the fitness of the squad is and all that kind of stuff, I don't like to give score predictions too far out from games, but I'll do it on maybe Friday or Saturday. Yeah. I'm going to do a match preview for it as well, guys. So if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, anybody on TikTok, make sure you're doing that for the build-up to the United game. Obviously, the watch-along as well. And we're doing a watch-along tonight, so we're live over there as well with the scoreboard, the timer, the full experience. Link is on the homepage. Or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Go check it out. Hit subscribe. Closing in on 3,000 subscribers, which is great. So, really do appreciate it. Arsenal for Life says Newcastle will beat you. I can't wait until you bottle the league. And you just, yeah, like, I will probably never hear from you again on this channel. You know what I mean? And if you do come back, fair play to you. But my God, I'm going to give you some amount of stick. But yeah, great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button as well. Closing in on 30,000 followers on TikTok, which is fantastic. If you're new to the YouTube channel as well, anybody watching there, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. 60% of people watching my content are not subscribed on YouTube, so make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Do you have a favourite pet? Well, I've only got one pet. He's a dog. Messi is his name. So yeah, I love dogs. Noel says Kane has to leave now or never. Yeah, look, I would be shocked if Kane stays at Spurs beyond the summer. I really, really would. If he does stay, he's there forever, or he's there until he retires. Basically, I think this is his last opportunity to get out of Spurs. I think he would fit United perfectly. I know Chris wouldn't agree with that, but I think he would. I think especially if we go for the likes of an Evan Ferguson, who in 2 or 3 years' time, under the careful tutelage of Ten Hag, as a second striker, getting 15 to 20 games a season, I think Kane would be really would be a good option. He'll guarantee you goals. And in 3 years' time then, when he's a little bit past it, you can just say, right, Ferguson, here you go, you're the man. You've learnt off of Harry Kane for the last 3 years and Ten Hag. Now's your time to be the main man. I think it's a good strategy going forward. I really do. But let's see what happens. Katz is in from Uganda. I wish we play Malacia over Shaw because Shaw is tired. Well, look, Shaw's been the best left back in the league basically this season. One of the best left backs in the league. He's had a really, really good season. So it's going to be interesting to see, but I like the fact that Malacia is there, and anytime Malacia comes in, he does play well, so it's good to have competition. Let's see. He'll go down as a Spurs legend with no trophy, says Michael. Mark says, do you give Ireland any chance tonight? It's going to be tough. I think if we can stay in the game for as long as possible, the longer we can keep it 0-0, the more chance we'll have, of course. And I know that sounds like a Michael Owen fucking quote there, but I think it's true. I think if we can just stay within touching distance for as long as possible, you never know, we could nick one at the end. Who knows? But it's going to be difficult. I think we need to be looking at probably beating the Netherlands more so than beating France. Because, look, France beat the Netherlands, didn't they? Already. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Anyway. Kane would have Ericsson to provide him goals as well. He would. And the likes of Bruno Fernandes, and could you imagine Rashford being on the kind of form he's on this season with a Harry Kane beside him being on equally as good form? It'd be fantastic. So it would. It really would. Yeah. Ratan says, it is really shameful that Arsenal will represent England in the Champions League. Ant says, come on Ireland. Blaze says, I think we'll get a cagey 1-0 win. Love the confidence, man. And Cripple says, agreed, either we will get blitzed out of it or get a cagey 1-0 win. So there we go. Tell me about Manchester United sale. I'm Jones from Uganda. Well, Jones, basically the bids are in. The Glazers and Rain Group are mulling over it. They're discussing it. They're looking into the bids and what they, how much they are and whether they want to accept it and all of that kind of stuff. I think we are going to get a third round of bidding. I really do. Like, I can't see the Glazers accepting. Like, obviously we've had a round of bidding before this one, but it was kind of a preliminary round of bidding, if that makes sense at all. And I think now with this round of bidding on in this week, that it's basically the first round. The Glazers will say, no, we want more, and the bartering will go on, as they say. So let's see what happens. I think we should find out by the end of the week what way the bids have been received, if that makes sense. If the Glazers want more, and if they, I don't think they're going to be accepting first round offers. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean? So, but look, let's see what happens. It's certainly we're certainly going in the right direction, which is the most important thing, really, isn't it? So yeah. Mbappe praising Ferguson was class, says Cripple. Yeah, it was. But look, that kid needs to keep his head on the ground now. Don't let it go to his head. Just keep your feet on the ground and keep working away. Keep trying to score goals for Brighton. See what happens in the summer. If United come in, or someone else comes in. Sorry, there's my OCD coming in now and trying to get these to the same length. Come on, Ireland! Full house. Atmosphere sounds great. I think we can get something off the Dutch, says Michael. Well, that would be the game you would be hoping to create an upset. Okay, we're going to try and do it to France, but chances of doing it to Netherlands are probably higher. Or, well, they're definitely higher. Paul says, here we go, Ireland with 1-0. Ferguson 90th minute winner. You heard it here first. Come on. Keep smashing the like button for us, guys. Great to see so many people in. Anybody on TikTok, if you want the full experience, like I said, we're live over on YouTube. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, all of that stuff on the screen. Link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Head over there, hit subscribe, get into the chat as well, get involved. Really appreciate it. Yeah, get over to YouTube, get the full experience. So yeah, 8-0 to Ireland, says Dale. Brilliant. Noel says, can we not just talk about Ireland? Otherwise, I will talk about Arsenal. Michael says, the Qataris are going all out to get it. Ferguson has been very humble, impressive interviews. He has. He seems like a level-headed kid, in fairness to him. So, let's hope he can just keep his feet on the ground. That's all you can hope for, really, isn't it? Atmosphere looks really good now in the Aviva Stadium, and that we need it. We're going to need every bit of help we can get. Kid is after bursting onto the scene, in fairness to him, Evan Ferguson. They're talking about him here on the commentary, but it's he's after bursting onto the scene. But it'd be great to see him get a goal tonight and really cement that. So it would. Do we still hate France for that hand, or is that just us old fellas? I will never forgive the French for that. Never. I was in college in Dublin that year, and we were in Quins watching it, and the telly was ripped down off the wall. So, I'll never forget. I didn't rip it down now. There was just some other guys that done it. But, never forgive him for it. Robbed by. Biggest robbery in the history of the game. Right, Martin, enjoy the game. No problem, Noel. Thanks for popping by. We'll be here for the whole game if you want to stop in again. What channel is Ireland on? It's on RTE2, Virgin Media as well, I think. I'm watching it on RTE2, so outside of that, I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure it's on Sky Sports. Usually Sky Sports do these as well, don't they, I think? We want revenge for that handball, says Michael. Come on. Has the Aviva got VAR? It does. Oisin is in, says 3-0 to France. Right, that's your head. Now tell me what your heart is saying, Oisin. Come on. Anyway. Here we go, Aranavine. Pushed up now. Child is screaming. Come on, Ireland! You're David. Get up out of that. Come on now. Not singing it, Jack. That's the last thing you want to hear, let me tell you. That is the last thing you want to hear, is me singing. Great atmosphere though, has to be said. Come on now, boys. Just stay in the game. Stay in the game. Head saying 3-1 France. Heart is saying 1-0 to Ireland. Shane Long versus Germany type of goal. There you go. That's what we need tonight, red lad. I get chills every time they play the anthem, says Paul. Yeah. Not seen the Aviva like this before for a football match, says Red Lad. Michael says the France squad is outrageously talented. It is. Rico says, do you think Ronaldo was in the World Cup? I don't know. Michael says, I'd love to say Ireland win, but I'm not confident enough. Well, look, let's see what happens. You'll hear me screaming and shouting anyway if we do win. Mbappe's captain. Jesus, he's a young captain, isn't he? Didn't realise that. Oh, you coming in? Were you screaming and shouting out there?
Mommy was brushing her
Everyone
hair.
heard ya.
She had knots in her hair.
Yeah. You coming up to say hello real quick? Yeah? Come on. Now. There you go. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Hi. Say come on Ireland. Say Ireland. Say Ireland. Say Ireland. 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 Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Now, there you go. Wave your flag. Say, come on, Ireland. Go on. Wave it. Yay! Come on, Ireland. Woohoo! The green part you can't see, but everything else you can. Yeah. Now, you have to go. Game is coming on. Here, take your milk.
Say good night to Daddy.
Night. I love you.
Say hug and a kiss. Yeah, good girl. Then, Mum.
Right, here we go. Ready to rock and roll. All that stuff out of the way. And we're up and running. Let's go.
Yeah, we've more upstairs. Let's go get them. Come on. Yeah.
Here we go. Right, we're up and running. Now, what way we set up? Yeah, it's a 5-4-1 when we haven't got the ball, really. 5-4-1 by the looks of it. But, yeah. What's her name? Her name is Chloe. Can you put the live score and time in the back, says Mongan. I can't on TikTok, but we're live on YouTube and I've got it over there if you want the timer, the live score. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube and we've got the full experience over there. We've got the timer, we've got the scoreboard, all of that good stuff. Go check it out. Hit subscribe and jump in over there, and Ireland win a free kick off Mbappe. Come on now! Ogbene straight in there to Mbappe, giving him a bit. Go on, my son. That's the shot, boy. Let's settle in for 95% French possession. Absolutely. Here's Ferguson now. Long ball over the top into the corner. Does really well to hold it up. Gets across into the box. And France clear their lines. Good play by the kid. Well done. Here's Ireland with a bit of possession now. Egan gets away to Ogbene. Gives it away. Mbappe nicks the pass. And it's a throw to Ireland. Good pressure. Mbappe being booed, says Michael. Has to be done. Every bit of advantage you can get. You know what I mean? Good play by Ireland. They're looking a bit comfortable on the ball. Going back. Not trying to pump it long. Trying to keep a bit of possession. Right wing is on there. Go the other way. Go the other way. Yeah, I mean, Ireland they're certainly comfortable on the ball in possession, which is great to see. Seamus Coleman now, ball over the top, just a bit too long, and it goes into the French goalkeeper's hands. Decent start by Ireland, you'd have to say here. France stepping out now into midfield. Upamecano goes right to Griezmann. Ireland just need to keep their shape. There you go. And then feed off of the scraps. That's good play. It's good defending. Ireland there to pounce on a mistake and gain possession back. Bazunu has to clear his lines. Good ball by John Egan. Lovely first touch by Evan Ferguson. He tries to set Agbonna away. Here's Knight now down the left-hand side. Turns in on his right. Cullen gets a wide to Doherty. It's good positive play by Ireland. Jason Knight again now. Ireland are doing well in possession, I have to say. Yeah. Excellent start, have to say. It's great to see an Ireland team because historically we haven't been a nation that you would say tends to pass the ball an awful lot, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, and look, long balls are, when your back is against the wall, you're going to have to go long at times. But we certainly are trying to go short as much as possible. Right, lads, no one spamming the chat. Off you go. Here, Ogbene down the right-hand side now. Theo Hernandez gets back and France clear their line. But yeah, when we don't have possession, we just have to make sure our shape is good, make sure we're organised, make sure we're communicating. France in possession now. Theo Hernandez gets it out to Mbappe. He gets a big boo. That's the shot by. How are you watching it? Says Sleepy Joe. These two things in my head and on a big TV. But yeah, it's been a good opening. What are we? Nearly 6 minutes here, and Ireland are. Mbappe now ball. It's a good header away. Yeah, Ogbene seems to be the player that's up top with Ferguson when the ball does come up there. He's coming in off the right-hand side an awful lot and then coming back as a winger when we don't have it. He's putting in a good shift so far, and, if that's his job for the night, it's going to be a difficult one. Ireland not bad so far, says Bull. No, they've been good. I've been happy with the start. Now France can punish you in a second, of course they can, but it's been a positive start, I have to say. Up to Scotland. It's not on TV though. Yeah, we've got it on Irish channels here, so I'm not sure outside of Ireland where you can actually get it. Apologies about that. Great to see so many people in dark light. Hello, good to see ya. Mongan says, if we at least get a draw, I think it'll put us in a good position. Yeah, look, anything you could get out of a game like this, you're in a better position than you were before the start. I think it's these are not games that we're expected to win, but if you can get anything from them, then it's a massive, massive bonus. It really is. Fairly full on 5 minutes, says Oshin. It was, yeah. I want Ferguson, says Ant. So do I. Stephen Kenny is a dose on commentary, says Hushin. He is. He is. Do you know who's the most annoying commentator in the world though? Is fucking Steve McManaman. Oh, he just burns my ears, so he does. He'd wreck your head. Oh, France are in here. Should be 1-0. Oh, drives them wide. Ireland get numbers back and clear their lines well. Bazunu closed these angles down really well. We got players back on the line and force them wide, but that's the difference. France can punish it. You know, they're very dangerous. A ball in behind like that, you go asleep for a second and goes to show how good they can be. But Bazunu got his angles perfect, I have to say. Pushed them wide and allowed defenders to get back on the end line, and eventually Ireland could clear. Collins steps out well now and gets it out to Coleman on the right hand side. Throw ball, he scuffs his pass. It's on Premier 1 on Sky Channel 412. There we go, guys. Sure, if Greenwood comes back, would we even consider Ferguson? I don't think Greenwood is coming back. I really don't. I'd be very surprised if he is. Or if he does. I just don't see it. I don't see United distracting themselves with it. I really don't. Ireland away up the left-hand side. Now get into it. Well done. And win the throw. Good play. Which Irish player is linked to Man United, says Gary? Evan Ferguson. Supposedly United are sending scouts to watch him tonight. So, now look, I'm sure United are not the only team that are being linked with him. But, yeah. Brian Kerr's a dose, says Niall. Brian Kerr, you just don't understand half the time. I'd say people from Dublin don't even understand Brian Kerr. Kenny Cunningham is woeful too. All cliches, not an original thought. Well, I don't mind Kenny Cunningham speaking. It's his eyebrows that annoy me. He's just going around taunting like that, like, you know what I mean? Let's see. What game are you watching? Ireland versus France? Do we have new owners? Says Lighton. Not yet, but hopefully in the next maybe month or two, it could be done. If it's done before the transfer window in the summer, happy days. Good 10 minutes apart from the one scare, says Paul. Yeah, it's been a good start. Now look, obviously, you know, Ireland will start fast and start 100 miles an hour, but you know, France are settling into the game a little bit more here, as you'd expect, and it's all about us, our opportunity now, you know, to settle into the game, keep our shape, keep France as far up the pitch as we possibly can. Bazunu to challenge De Gea. I don't know if he's up to it, but at the moment, but Mbappe now crosses one in. Great defensive header, but it's still in the box. Bobbling around. Ireland eventually get it away. But Pavar's going to keep it out on the right-hand side here now. French putting the pressure on here the last couple of minutes, you'd have to say. Everton is coming through. Mbappe down the left. Here he is again now. Cuts in on his right. Little layoff. And Hernandez now with a cross to the back post to Griezmann. He'll do well to keep that in, which he does. But Ireland head the ball clear. Good to see you, Kev. Thanks for joining, man. Wishful thinking, but imagine Gibraltar turn over Netherlands. Yeah, I mean, they're the kind of things that you need to go your way sometimes. You know, now, I can't see it happening, but like getting the Netherlands in the Aviva Stadium, I'd be going out with no fear. Just, you know, you'd be hoping you could potentially get something out of a game like that. Things have slowed down now, says Josh. Yeah, they have. Look, France have weathered the early storm from Ireland, and They're kind of controlling the game a bit more. And they're on the edge of the box here now with Griezmann. Rabiot now crossed into the box. Ireland are at 6s and 7s here, trying to clear their lines, and we're clearing and defending quite well, but we can't get in. We can't get in possession once we clear our lines. And an overhead pass there should be gone for a goal kick, and it is. Ireland get a goal kick, and this is what we need now. Just slow the game down. Give your defence a rest. Give me a rest from talking. Yeah, France are winning the ball back at every opportunity, and they have a free kick now. About it's a good about halfway into the Irish half. Who do you think is going to win? Ireland, France. France should win the group, but second place could well be there for the taking, says Paul. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Cross into the box now, too close to Bazunu. Easy claim for him. The Cribble says, at least we aren't 2 down like Netherlands were at this time. Not a dig, but if we were 2 down after 8 minutes, we wouldn't be able to get back into it. No, absolutely not. No, I agree with you. And that's, I said it before the game. I said, stay in the game as long as possible. You know, the further the game goes on, you know, hopefully at 0-0 or a draw, or even 1-0. How is that a fucking France ball? But the further the game goes at 0-0 or even 1-0, you'd be thinking, right, we still have a chance to get something out of it here. Who's playing football tonight? Ireland and France, John. Throw it to Ireland. Happy days. Yeah, I mean, the ball just goes up to Ferguson there again. He's really, really isolated now. Anytime the ball gets up to him, he's on his own. It's going to be a tiring shift for him. Here's Rabiot now on the left, cross into the box. Mbappe now with a strike. It's well blocked. Second ball. Bazunu well off his line. Good goalkeeping. Katie says, hi, so annoyed I can't watch the game as they put it all on new channels. Yeah, it's just on the Irish channels, I think. But someone said it's on, I don't know, someone said it's on a different channel. But, don't want that. No, I'm good. Yeah. It does really well to get a free kick off Bennett right down in the corner. Pal, he closed the door. Yeah, it is. He has 2 hands on his back. It's definitely a free. And these are the opportunities now we need. With Ireland, you know, set pieces, good opportunity to get the ball into the box. But yeah, this is a good opportunity now for Ireland. You had, like, you know, best opportunity for goals, you would say. I think it's Cullen that's going to swing it in here. Ball comes in. Egan goes after her, but it's cleared easily enough. There's big calls for a handball, but I don't think it was a handball. The crowd called for it, but no Ireland players called for it at all. So But Ireland in possession now. At the back. Just trying to slow the game down a little bit. Great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button for us. Helps the channel out a lot. Lovely little layoff if he can reach it. Oh, yes. Doherty now. Ref, come on, ref. Yeah, free there. Good play by Ireland. Just inside the French half. This is what we want. This is what we want. It is a free, in fairness. Oh, the ref doesn't let him go short with it or go quickly with it. Three big players are up. Collins, Egan and O'Shea making their way into the box. So Ireland are going to pump it in here. But again, these set pieces are valuable to Ireland. But France are not a small team either. I mean, they're a big side, in fairness to them. Ball pumped in now. Ball headed back across, but Griezmann is there to clear the lines, and France can break here. Theo Hernandez coming up the left-hand side. Rabiot is ahead of him. Oh, and he plays it to him, but it's great covering. And Malumbi with a challenge and getting the crowd going as well. Go on, my son. That's the shot, boy. Great tackle, in fairness to him. Timed it really well, and he had to, because if he hadn't got it, Rabiot would have been in. Lovely little turn by Tchouameni. Sorry, Camavinga. Sorry, not Tchouameni. Camavinga. It's on Premier Sports 1, supposedly, on Sky Sports. If you've got Sky, guys. Anybody was wondering? O'Sheen says, there's Mbappe on the edge of the box now. Lovely bit of skill. Hernandez tries to cross it as well. Blocked by Coleman. He'll have another go at it here. Gets it back to Griezmann. And Malumbu with a good block. O'Sheen says, Doherty, 2 right foot, keeps cutting in. I'd like to say similar to Anthony at United, but serious difference in quality. Yeah. But I agree with you. He's very right footed. He's very predictable. Thought Smallbone would be playing this game. Yeah, we were mentioning it before the game that I thought he played well enough to deserve a start tonight. He was man of the match the other night, so well, maybe Kenny has an idea of springing him off the bench in the second half if we're still within touching distance. Who knows? But Hernandez now cuts in on his right, has a bit of space, comes to Griezmann, gets it wide to Rabiot. Cross into the box is blocked. Evan Ferguson does well to hold it up. Yeah, hey, referee, come on now! Get your card out! Bullshit! Pavard gets a yellow card. It's great play by Evan Ferguson holding it up, and he plays it tonight, and Knight just off he goes, and Pavard puts in the foot just to stop Ireland counter-attacking. He gets a yellow card for a good play by Ireland. Good play by Ferguson, just holding up the ball and bringing players into the game. Curtison is in. Good to see you, pal. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate everyone hitting the like button as well, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button. If you're new to the YouTube channel as well, make sure you're hitting subscribe. Closing in on 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is brilliant. But great to have you all in, guys. Hit the thumbs up button for us as well. Here's Mbappe down the left-hand side now. Great defending! France get a corner out of it, but we know how fast Mbappe is. And Coleman and Ogbene double up with him. And Ogbene looks like a Coleman, in fairness to him. Yeah, for the elder statesman that he is, gets a brilliant foot in. And that is a goal kick, is it, nearly? But it's good defending. France get the corner, though. Whistle goes. Griezmann now with the outswinger. Oh, header is there. Oh, it's bobbling all over the place. Bazunu gets his hands on it. That was squeaky bum time there. It's a brilliant corner in. And it's a header. Oh, it's a header from Giroud, but it pinballs off two Ireland players, left, right. And it falls in a kind of a little area where there's a France player running in. I think it's Pavard that's running in on it, but Bazunu is brave. Gets out quick and gets down on it. Come on, ref, he's all over him. Get out of it now. How is Hernandez or Ogbene holding on to him? He's got a fucking handful of his shirt. Getting wound up now. Referees easily do it, so they do. Breathe. Let's take a drink. Let's take a drink. "25 minutes gone, guys. We're still well in this game, has to be said. Good flick on by Ogbene, but Ferguson was just a bit far behind. Doesn't get the memo about running onto it. Good defending. Doherty there with good defending. And off he goes up the left. Go on, stay going. Stay going. Go on, son! He's in behind. Get a touch. Oh, he wins a corner out of it. Brilliant, brilliant play by Doherty. I have to say, a great positive running out of it. He gets lucky in the end with the bobble, but he doesn't give up on it. He makes his own look. Tries to get the ball into Ferguson coming into the edge of the box, but it's blocked. Great play there, and Ireland have a corner out of it. Cullen now is going to swing it in. There's no training ground routine. It doesn't work out though. Fucking stupid. Get the ball into the box, lads. Get it into the box. Well, that was terrible. Says Sean, it was. You just they're the opportunities for Ireland. Just get it into the box. Put it in the mixer. And see how you get on. You know what I mean? Niall says you'd have to think Pogba's football career is over. Yeah. Did it ever really start? Niall? Winning a couple of Serie A's with Juventus is not going to cut the mustard, in my opinion. I think he's a vastly overrated player. Griezmann now with a lovely turn. Gets it into Mbappe on the edge of the box. Muani now crosses blocked, but France will keep it on the edge of the box here with Camavinga. Rabiot now. Ireland keeping their shape quite well, I have to say. Pavard now with a cross into the box. Should be an easy enough header, it is. And Cullen. Yeah, I mean, we're kicking the ball up to nobody. Ferguson is coming deep for the ball, and Ireland are looking to get maybe an outlet to somebody up top, and he's too deep. Yeah, Netherlands are 1-0 up, guys, against Gibraltar. So Ireland win another throw now. Good play, good play, good play. We're watching Ireland versus France, guys, for anybody who's wondering. Euro 2024 qualifier. Here's France coming down the left-hand side now. Mbappe on the ball. Get into it. Well done. Malumbi with a great interception, and he's away up the right-hand side now. He needs a bit of support. How are you giving a free that way, ref? What's that all about? Fucking... What is that all about? Great interception, and he's away up the left-hand side. If it's fucking Camavinga who's all over him. He makes a good tackle, but there's no free in that. Big switch ball. Doesn't work out. France in possession now at the back. Just showing the possession stats there. 62% to France, 38% to Ireland. And look, we were expecting that. I mean, we're not going to be dominating possession against France, but we're still well in this game. Half an hour gone. And a very impressive performance so far by Ireland. Griezmann now, little ball around the corner. Doherty is there, should be able to see it out for a throw, and he does. Ireland's positioning is good, I have to say. France putting the pressure on now. Camavinga gets it wide to Hernandez. Going to have a strike from distance. Oh, and it deflects. And it looks should be a goal kick, and it is. It is. Sully says, if we finish third in the group, is there playoffs or are we just out? I don't know, to be quite honest with you, Sully. I'd have to look into that. Are we good or hanging on, says Chris? Well, we're not hanging on, but France are obviously the better team. But we've had a couple of opportunities ourselves, and we're playing with a bit of confidence. Now, we're not, obviously France have the majority of possession, but when we do have a bit of possession, we're doing good things with it, which is good. And we're forcing France into errors like they just done there. They ran the ball out for a throw. So we're not shrinking violets. So we're not. Best third place goes into a playoff, right? So there's only one third place that goes into a playoff. Okay, that makes sense. Are we doing more than okay at the moment, says Phil? We are. We definitely are. Shane says Bazunu will be a great signing for United. But yeah, Ireland allowing France, happy to let their backline have possession in their own half. We have a very narrow midfield, in fairness. Both of our wingers are tucking in really, really narrow when we haven't got the ball and forcing France out wide. And we look comfortable in our shape of a kind of a 5-4-1 when we don't have possession. Well done. Great interception. Ireland are away up the right hand side now. Good play. Good play. Here's Ogbenna now coming up the right hand side. Just checks back and goes back to Coleman, I think. Yeah, it's good play by Ireland. Ireland just working it from right to left. I say keep possession up the field. Give your defence a bit of a rest. They're working very hard. Ball in over the top now. Upamecano has to clear it, and Ireland have a throw right up in the French corner. Good play. Good play. We have Johnston, Obafemi and Smallbone who could come on later in the second half. There you go. Absolutely. And Johnston played really well when he came on the other night. Love it, Paul. We're going to win the group. No need for a playoff place. Have we been attacking like Kenny said we would? Well, we have when we're in possession. We certainly have. Obviously France have had the majority of the possession, but when we do get it, we're looking to go forward with it. We're comfortable, so we're not rushing. When we go forward, they're very happy to turn back and, go back inside and, recycle possession. I've been impressed with Ireland, I have to say. Coleman has done okay against Mbappe. He certainly has. We are competing in this game, so come on, boys, says Dirty Diesel. Absolutely. Cross into the box now, header. Ireland eventually clear their lines, but it'll come to Theo Hernandez on the inside left. Out wide to Mbappe. Little chip ball. Oh, well done, well done, well done, well done. Right, France have a throw down in the corner. I reckon seconds up for grabs. The Netherlands look ropey. They do. I mean, they're only 1-0 up against Gibraltar. And they should really be beating them by a lot more, you know what I mean? But I certainly wouldn't be fearing the Netherlands now going into a game in the Aviva Stadium or something like that. But it's 0-0 so far, guys. 36, just over 36 minutes gone. Great to see so many people in. If you're new to the channel, please do hit the follow button. Closing in on 30,000 followers. If anybody on TikTok, if you want the full experience, we're live on YouTube as well. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, all of that good stuff, the ticker tape along the bottom, all on the screen over on YouTube. Link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Go check it out. Here's Doherty now coming up the left-hand side. Needs to check back. Yeah, it's a sloppy pass out of Bazoon, who gives the throw away on the halfway line. I'm listening to you and doing my homework, says the God, good man. Make sure you carry the one. Mongan says if we could get a draw, we could definitely get second in the group. There you go. I mean, they're the things you have to be looking to play for. Absolutely. And I think... And like I said, the longer we stay in this game, the more opportunity we'll have of nicking something. If the referee is after giving a free kick for that, how is he giving it? This referee is the fucking fraud. So he is. Doherty just nicks the ball off and puts it out for a throw and he gives a free kick. This referee is starting to do my tits in. Here's France coming down the right now. Oh, and they nearly score from it. This fucking referee now would want to cop himself on. So he would. Where is the match? It's on in Dublin, in the Aviva Stadium. Where was Ferguson's free for the same thing, says Michael. Exactly. Absolutely. This referee, boy, I tell you one thing, he's annoying me. Ogbene doing really well here again. Hey, referee again now! Come on! That's twice! Twice now he's after doing it. Where's his yellow card? 2 times he's after doing it. And no yellow card. Fucking trying to take the jersey off his back. Come on! Great opportunity for Ireland now. Really good position to get a good ball into the box. It's going to be Josh Cullen now to swing it in. Just good delivery. That's all you need, kid. Header at the near post. Oh, it's bobbling all around. Comes to the back. Oh, it's blocked. Darragh O'Shea goes down. Oh, the ref gives a free in. This referee is a fucking joke. Colin Moani ends up on the ground, and I think this should have been a free out for France, and he gives a free in for Ireland. We'll take it. But this referee is dirt. This referee is dirt. He's absolutely dirt. I think it's Malumbi, is it, who just gets out in front of Moani and just puts his arm, totally blocks him off, and he hits the deck, and both of them hit the deck, and the ref gives a free in. Cross now into the box. Should be a corner. That should be a corner. Yeah, corner to Ireland. Josh Cullen putting pressure on. And Ireland putting the pressure on here. But yeah, 0-0. What have we got? 40 minutes. 40 minutes and 30 seconds gone. Ireland doing really well here. Josh Cullen's going to swing it in now. The outswinger. Good ball in. Oh, it's a great defensive header to be flicked away. Malumbi does really well to get it back. Seamus Coleman goes long with it, but oh, here's... Oh, it's a corner, ref! Oh, brilliant play! Brilliant play by Ogbene. Never gave up on it. Made a run all the way from the right-hand side over to the left. And gets a little flick on it and wins the corner off of Rabiot. Brilliant, brilliant. It shouldn't have been a corner. It should have been a goal kick. But brilliant, brilliant play by Ogbene. He's been outstanding in this first half, so he has. I have to say it. Cullen now is going to be an in-swinger this time. Corner in. Oh, no one there in the... It's a free out. It's a free out. They're good deliveries, but no one is really... There's been 3 or 4 really good deliveries being put in by Cullen, and there's no one attacking. Yeah, I mean, it just looks sparse in there. It doesn't look like Ireland are really committing to getting lads into the box for them set pieces. And France seem to be outnumbering us and getting kind of easy enough headers and stuff like that away. But it's very positive in play out of United. I hear France are in down the right hand side now. Moani cuts it back, but Ireland are well positioned and the offside flag goes up. great first half. Really, really good first half, I have to say. France win a free out there. Ferguson puts himself about. Nothing silly now before half time. Keep your concentration, keep your shape, keep communicating. France coming down the left hand side now. Theo Hernandez goes back to Rabiot. And he overhits the pass. As a goal kick to Ireland. We're forcing France into errors, it has to be said. Really, really has to be said. Bazunu now with a goal kick. Collins does well to clear his lines. United or not United. Now, ref, another free. Through the back. Again, Evan Ferguson does really well. He's working really hard, in fairness to him. He's working off of scraps up there, you'd have to say it. But he's working really, really hard. But Ogbene has been a standout player for me in this first half. He's been absolutely fantastic on the right-hand side. Fantastic. And that's a poor free, just giving back possession to France. And there we go. No added time. And it's 0-0. And a brilliant, brilliant first half by Ireland, you'd have to say. And if I'd say there's not one Ireland fan that wouldn't have taken 0-0 at half time if you had offered it to him before the game. So brilliant, brilliant start by Ireland. Brilliant first half, and we'll take it, man. We will take it. But let me know what you think. Who do you think has been the best player so far in the first half? Let me know in the chat. Ferguson's tried, but he hasn't had enough of the ball. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Pressing really well, every player, says Bren. Yeah, they have. They've been keeping their shape really well. I've been impressed with them, and we haven't been jittery on the ball, or we haven't given away, needless passing and needless possession turning around. It's been good. It's been good. When we have been on the ball, we've been looking comfortable. We've been looking like we want to go forward with it, but we're not in a rush to go forward with it. We're happy to recycle it, go back, go sideways, back to your goalkeeper, play out again. I've been impressed. I have to say, I've been impressed. I really have. Great start, Scribble. Yeah, absolutely. Niall says, Jesus, lads, the future looks bright with these lads. It does. It does. Always Football says, hello, bro. I'm watching this live with bad news. Okay. I'm surprised, but Doherty has done well. A few times he has. Absolutely he has. James says, another 45 like that will do. It certainly will. It certainly will. I would snap the hand off a 0-0 draw now. I would take that and run. Do you think United should get Ferguson? Says Jordan. Now, if you were judging him on tonight's performance, I don't think it's a good game to be judging him off of, because he hasn't got any of the ball really. He's been working off of scraps. So I would be happy if he signs for United. I would. I think he's the kind of profile of player that Ten Hag would like, and that Ten Hag would love to work with and improve. And who better of a manager to improve you than Ten Hag, besides maybe Guardiola? So Ten Hag is known for improving young players and turning them into really good ones. So look, let's see what happens. I don't think he would be coming in as a first choice. I think he would be a backup striker to a Harry Kane or a Victor Osimhen or whoever that may be. But I certainly would like to have him, and in 2 or 3 years' time, then he's ready to be the first choice striker for 10 years at United. You know, brilliant. I think it'd be great future planning. I will say I'd like to see someone like Johnston, but someone who will run at defenders and cause issues, says Cripple. And Niall says, love to have an Irish player back at United. It'd be brilliant. Yeah, it really would. It's sure such a great Irish history at Manchester United. I think, wasn't there 2 Irishmen were part of the founding members of Newton Heath? I think it was 2, maybe 1. There was definitely some Irish involvement in it. So yeah, it's always been a club that's been well connected with Ireland. Brighton won't let him go for less than 40 million, says Luke. I'd be surprised if he went for that much now. No one will buy him at 40 million. That's the thing. I think you could get him for maybe 25 million. He only signed for them last season, you know. Well, a match where we're on the same side, says Temi. There you go. There you go. Do you be on the radio, says David? I don't. It's something I'd like to do in the future, though. I'd like to do a radio sports show or something. I think it'd be brilliant, but no, not as of yet. But something I'm certainly open to. Will it go to penalties, says Rico? No. So this is just a group game. So can end in a draw, point apiece. Ariane is obviously a French. Yeah, he is French. He says Mbappe will smoke you in the second half. Well, he wound up his game a lot because he was dirt in the first half. Malumbi's been solid. He has been solid. He's had a good half. The referee is not that good. No. He's been poor for both sides, but more so for Ireland. He's been very, very poor for Ireland. You sound like the boy that talks on 2FM Sport. I listen to Today FM. I'm not sure who that is. Would you take Nagelsmann at United, says Arian. I wouldn't take anybody at Manchester United ahead of Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag is the next best manager in the world. So he is. I wouldn't swap him for anybody. Halftime Tato, says Jordan. Just a United thing, man. Just a United thing. Trying to watch the figure. Can we keep this up? Is the question. Well, that is the question. It's been a very taxing first half, you would have to say, from an Irish standpoint. You know, chasing the ball for long periods of that first half. I think substitutions are going to be vitally important in the second half. When they're made and how they're made and who comes on and who comes off. I think it's very important. And that's when, you know, that may or may not be, but it could be the winning and losing of this game. It really could. If you can make substitutions at the right time, get the right players off in the right areas, get a bit of fresh legs on, identify weaknesses within the French squad that you could get some fresh legs on to run at or whatever it may be. That's where the manager makes their money. And obviously we do all of the United. We're a United fan channel here. So we see what Ten Hag does. He gets his substitutions right 9 times out of 10. You know, and a lot of the wins, for example, that United have had down through the season have been down to the substitutions that Ten Hag has made. So there you go. Arian says, I'm a PSG fan and I was wondering if you know why PSG can't succeed even though we have so many stars. That's your problem. You just answered your own problem. You have too many stars. You have too many individuals and not enough team players. That's it. That is it. Mbappe, Neymar, Messi, these types of players, they're all individual players. They're not team players. They're just not. It's not in their nature to track back 80 yards and make a tackle when they have to. They want to score more goals than everyone else. They want to keep the ball for themselves. They want to do everything. They want to be the main man. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You need a team rather than a team of individuals. And that's why. Where's the hoodie from, mate? Says Podge. So this is my own merchandise line. You can get the link to it on my YouTube page, my YouTube channel. So I'm working on some merchandise. I've got this one, and I've got a Bruno Fernandes one with him cupping his ears like that. And I have 5 or 6 more that are in review at the moment, just waiting for them to be rubber stamped, and they're coming on as well. So if you want to get a jumper like this, you can check it out on my store, on my YouTube channel. Link is on the homepage to the YouTube channel. We're live over there at the moment as well, guys. So yeah, if you want to check it out, Butcher of Manchester. Made it myself. Made the design myself. So yeah, if it's something you want to look into, go check it out. We've got a load of different things. We've got t-shirts and hoodies and jackets and hats and stickers and phone cases and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, link to the YouTube channel is on the homepage. Do you have a hoodie with Salah playing with the Butcher? No, we have one of the Butcher looking down on him up from top 4, laughing at him. If you want to go buy that one. So, you know what I mean. Arian says, we bought Ruiz, Vitinha, Soler and more players to make PSG a real team, but I guess it failed. Well, see, I think another issue with PSG is that the French league is not very competitive. It's not very competitive. So when you have PSG, who 9 times out of 10 will run away with Ligue 1 every year, when they go into the Champions League, you see then they step up to another level. They're not used to playing it week in, week out. They're just not. And I think that's a massive issue as well. I really do. So yeah. Hats, scarves and headbands. Do you like the Brits? Brits? Like Scottish people and Welsh people and English people? Majority of them are lovely people, yeah. I've met a lot of English people that are really nice people. I've met a lot of Scottish people that are really nice people. I've met a lot of Welsh people that are really nice people. And of course there's dickheads from everywhere, so I don't hate anyone. What's the score? 0-0. Half time 0-0. Ireland's still in this game. Sorry, let's get through some of the YouTube ones here. Let's see. Niall says, oh yeah, we read that one. Red Lad says, refs giving weird decisions. The 2 frees involved in Malumbi probably should have went opposite ways. Yep. Ant says, best manager since Fergie in relation to Ten Hag. And then Red Lad says, keep running at Hernandez. He doesn't seem to want to defend. Keep running at him. He should be on a fucking yellow card as well, so he should. Two identical fouls he had on Ogbene, and no yellow card as of yet. You alright, miss? Yeah, good boy. Come on up. To say hello. Coming in to say hello to everybody. Good boy. That's Messi. Can't see him on YouTube. I can't see him on YouTube. Your breath is stink though, boy. Go on. You need to get your teeth cleaned. Go on, down you get. Jay Dial says ref is all over the place. He is. He's had a nightmare of the first half. So yeah, it's an absolute nightmare. Right, go on, sit. Sit down. Good boy. A boy Messi boy. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi. Shane says, any chance of a shout out to Dylan Faulkner? Massive fan of the page. Thanks for watching, Dylan. Appreciate it, pal. Big shout out. On comes McLean to man mark Mbappe. Kick him out into row Z. But yeah. Garrett says, would bring on Johnston to run a Pavard as he's booked. Is he booked? I don't think he got a booking. Maybe he did now. Let me double check. Oh, Pavard. Sorry. Pavard did. I was thinking of Tio Hernandez on the other side. Yeah, I agree with you there. Get us up the pitch. Yeah, absolutely. Agree with you there, Garrett. Aviva is full. Nice to see, says Jay Doyle. It is. It is. You're always going to fill out a game like this. Aidan says, any new signings for United on the horizon? Look, we're in the usual silly season now of being linked with every player on the planet. So look, we'll see closer to the time. There's scouts in Dublin tonight watching Evan Ferguson, supposedly. So that's that. But I'm sure Ten Hag has his. Has his list, has his, option 1, option 2, option 3, in whatever position we need. So, yeah, we'll know more when we know more, as they say. Teams coming back out now. Ireland are first out. Another 45 minutes like that now. Any halftime potatoes, says Patrick. Keeping it for the United match, man. Unlimited funds with the Qataris as well. Well, see, we don't really have unlimited funds because you have to stay within FFP. You don't want to end up like Man City. You know what I mean? Or Everton, by the way. Everton are in big trouble as well. But you can only spend what you make, really. Now, hopefully if the club is run properly and we start winning on the pitch, the money the club will make will drastically increase, given the global reach that it has. So, look, we're going in the right direction. This fucking referee, boy, is annoying me. He was taunting to Mbappe walking off the pitch after the first half, and he's having a big chat with him again here before kickoff. You fuck off and do your job, you numpty, ya. Right, let's get the timer up and running again here. Anybody watching on TikTok, guys, we've got the timer up and running on YouTube with the scoreboard, the full experience, ticker tape along the bottom, all of that good stuff. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Head over there if you want the full experience. We're live there as well. Now, so, France coming up the left-hand side now. Mbappe. Yeah, good defending by Belumbi there. Just puts his body in between the ball, and Mbappe takes the challenge and goes down, gets a free kick for it. Keep smashing the like button as well, guys. Let's try to get to 10,000 likes on TikTok. If you have a second, tap the screen a few times. Helps the channel out an awful lot. Gets more people into the chat. And if you're new to the channel, do hit the follow button as well. Like I said, we're closing in on 30,000 followers. So yeah, appreciate it. Oh, now. Yeah, oh, he had a chance to slip Ferguson in there. But the ball comes to Bene on the right. And Ireland again just being comfortable in possession, not trying to force anything, going back when we have to, going left when we have to, going right when we have to. I've been impressed with how comfortable we have been in possession. That's not going to help though. Passing the ball up in the air like that. And we lose out. Camavinga now, little ball into Giroud, but Ireland are defending really well here. John Egan gets it out to Coleman. Good defending. Slabhead says, good luck from Wales. Appreciate it, man. I tell you one thing, that Malumbi's going to get himself a move on the back of this performance. Ireland better not get too comfortable, says Jay Doyle. Who is playing better? Well, Ireland have started better in the second half here. Obviously, we're only 2.5 minutes into it, but... Oh, Bennett there now. Another free. How many times is that lad going to foul and not get a yellow card? 3 times now. And he's still no yellow card for Hernandez. Still no yellow card. How many times is he going to foul without getting a yellow card? Dyeing your hair blonde as well. What are you doing? Good opportunity now for Ireland to get the ball into the box again here. Cullen. One more, he'll be booked, says Michael. He should be fucking on. He should be nearly be sent off at this stage. He should have fucking a yellow and a half. Cullen now. That's a poor ball. It's easy cleared at the edge of the box, but Doherty wins this next one. France clear their lines again. And Malumbi does really well. Brilliant tackle. Goes all the way back to the French goalkeeper though. Good positive play by Ireland. Here's Mbappe now on the left-hand side. Isolates Coleman one-on-one. There's no one overlapping with him. Ball played to the edge of the box is a poor pass in Ireland. Be careful. Pavard with an absolute screamer from outside the box. I hate him. I bought him in Football Manager last year and he annoys the shit out of me ever since. And it was just no danger. And Ireland get their lines mixed up. It was a poor pass from France across the edge of the box. And it's Ireland's to win. There's 2 players there. I'm not sure who it is. The pass is poor by Rabiot. And it's just put their foot in the ball. No, they play a soft one. And Pavard nicks it. And he just unleashes one. And he buries it in the top corners. 1-0 to France. Should have been cleared. It should have been, says Killian. Yeah, you don't pass across your own box. No. Slabhead says same pain with supporting Wales. At least she qualify for competitions. We don't. We just switched off for a minute there. Lovely little flick by Evan Ferguson. And we're away up the right hand side now with Seamus Coleman. Now overlap. The overlap. Knight takes a strike. Now it takes a deflection and goes for a corner, but let this dog out 1 sec. Corner to Ireland though. Gonna be Josh Cullen now to swing it in again. Outswinger. Corner comes in near post. France cleared their lines eventually, but Ireland will get the second ball. It's a poor pass out of Matt Doherty. These are the mistakes. We can't start letting it creep into our game. France back in possession now, coming up the right hand side. Pavard again. Good block there by Matt Doherty. No pressure from France now, really. You know what I mean? They've got the goal they need. Ireland just need to keep concentrating, stay within touching distance. If we can stay within one goal, nothing should really change in relation to the game plan. Okay, 3 points might be a bit of a stretch now, but just stay in the game, stay within touching distance, and try and get a draw out of it. The longer the game goes on, if we're within one goal, France have a free kick on the edge of the box here now. Nice trim, says Daniel. Appreciate it. We need subs and the fans to keep passionately backing us. I fear the floodgates will open, says Michael. Couple of corners we had, not good enough. No power in any of them. Yeah, they just seem to be kind of just floated in. I'm never a fan of outswinging corners. I just don't get it. Just put it in under the crossbar and let lads go in and fucking attack it. I don't understand outswingers. But France in a really, really good position here. It's Griezmann and Mbappe standing over the corner. Or standing over the free kick, sorry. Looks like it's going to be Griezmann. Yeah. Oh, the wall does its job. Goes for a corner. Looked like it was... Well, it wouldn't have been far away by the looks of it. That haircut from Griezmann is scandalous. Ain't it? Griezmann now. Going to swing in the corner. Good ball in. Collins does well. Still bobbling around there. We need to clear our lines, lads. Yeah, eventually we do. And France go all the way back to their goalkeeper. So yeah, France, you can see already, I mean, France have just settled down a little bit more, you know. They look more comfortable on the ball now. They look more confident. They're not in a rush. And as I say that, they just kicked the ball out for a throw. But Ireland are still putting the pressure on, you'd have to say, forcing them into these errors. Netherlands are 2-0 up as well. Mikey Johnson has to come on. If he brings on Hendricks or McLean, we deserve to lose, says Luke. Doherty now with a big switch to Coleman. First time ball to Ogbene down the right hand side. Gets it back out to Coleman. Coleman with a poor pass. Yeah, it's a free to France. Kind of goal. That goal has just sucked the life out of the Aviva Stadium, I have to say it. But, yeah. Did you guys qualify for Euro 2020? No, 2016 was the last qualification we had. Euro 2016 in France. And then before that we were in 2012 in Poland. And the last World Cup we've been at has been 2002. Collins needs to deal with, and he does. Here's Ogbene now. Ferguson is pointing where he wants it. Oh, he gets it all the way to the far side. Cullen, his shot is blocked. France come away with it. Great. Good. Ireland do well to win it back there again. Good play. Great play. Matt Doherty. Go on, Ferguson, you're in. Touch on it. The keeper is out. I think he was a bit offside anyway. Nah, that gets the Aviva Stadium going again. 1-0 to France. Yeah, they just scored a minute ago. Alright. Why? Will Ireland be knocked out? Says Rico. No, so this is just group stages, Rico. So the top 2 out of each group will qualify for the 2024 European Championships. Next 10 minutes is crucial, says Garrett. Yeah. Rabiot now picks Egan's pocket, gets it to Griezmann. Edge of the box, gets it to Mbappe, has a bit of space. Leaves it behind him. Ogbene does well. Right hand side. Well done. Seamus Coleman needs an option, doesn't have one, wins a throw, does really well to win a throw. Second half, guys. 59 minutes gone. Nearly an hour gone. Ireland just give away the ball there. And France have a throw halfway into the Irish half. But, yeah. Adamida is out warming up, so it looks like he's probably going to be the first substitution made by Ireland here. Snazzy hoodie. I may have to buy one. They're nice, aren't they? They're nice. Link is on the description. Link is in the description of the YouTube channel, guys. Oh, Ferguson is in! Oh, ref gives a free out. This ref is a pudding. I think he's after getting very lucky here, Kanate. Let's have a look. No, there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. Fucking referees, by. Ireland pressing well now, putting France into the corner. Go on, go win it back. Rabiot comes away with it. Yeah, it's a nice ball. Griezmann now works the ball up the right hand side. Where'd you get the jumper? Says Brian. It's here's Mbappe now into the box. Yeah, good defending, forcing him all the way back out. Comes to Camavinga on the edge of the box. Rabiot gets away to Hernandez. Yeah, so I've got my own merchandise. Brian, you can buy this jumper if you want. It's on my YouTube channel. So I'm live over on YouTube at the moment as well. Link is on the homepage. If you go check out the homepage of my YouTube channel, there's a store tab on it, and we've got a couple of designs on there, loads of different items you can get the design on. Yeah, go check it out if you want to buy it. Merch. France now just sitting in Ireland's half, just kind of dictating possession here. I think it's time for changes here. We need to freshen it up. You can see we're starting to get a bit leggy, bit tired. Cross into the box, out comes to Griezmann. But Cullen does well to clear his lines. Appreciate the gifts, Chris. You're very behind, says Big C. Well, I'm watching it on RTE on Sky, so I don't know how much further ahead I can get. You know what I mean? Unless I'm in the fucking Aviva Stadium. But yeah, France comfortable here, just playing the ball around left to right, making Ireland work. And Ireland are tired. You can see it here. They're tired here. France have a free on the edge of the box here again. Stupid free kick by Doherty there. He knew exactly what he was doing. He came in and kicked him in the back of the legs on the edge of the box. It's stupid foul. No need for it. Good look at the hoodies on TikTok, says Chris. Yeah, I mean, I have to go for YouTube. I have to go all the way back and up for YouTube. They're nice though. I like mine arrived today now. I even have to pay for them. There's no messing around, but they're nice. They're comfortable. They're soft. I'm happy with them, I have to say. So yeah, Adamida is on. And Evan Ferguson is off. And look, you can understand the change being made. Ferguson off. Because it's been a really tough shift for him up there. And hopefully Ida now can just freshen it up, hold up the ball a bit more. And Mbappe, look, a big blouse going down in the box. The second there's any bit of contact, looking for a penalty. That's why PSG are not winning anything. When you have just frauds like that playing the game. As talented as he is, I hate that shit, man. Griezmann flies in. Ref gets the yellow card out of his pocket. Well, he goes to his pocket, but is he going to give it to him? Yeah, no yellow card there, though, is there? Or is there? But Doherty gets one on the edge of the box up the other end. You know what I mean? Thanks for all the gifts, guys. Really appreciate it. Shane says, Fernandez is 10 times worse than Mbappe for diving. Shane, you numpty. Is Fernandez playing? Ida now holds the ball up well in the box. You get wide now. Doherty turns back onto his right. Cross into the box. Away by Hernandez. Ireland do well to win it back. And Ireland are putting a bit of pressure on France here the last couple of minutes. Keeping them pinned back, which is what you want to see. Oh, nice ball by Coleman. Just a bit heavy for Cullen to run onto. Or sorry, it wasn't Cullen. Who was it? I'm not sure who it was. But it was just a fraction too heavy. Oh, it was Knight running onto it. Just overhit it. Good idea, though. One 0 to France, guys. For anyone wondering. Camavinga is some player. He's some player. He's only 20 years of age. He's bossing it. Always on the move. Always looking. Always in between the lines in space. Great first touch. Great vision. There he is now. Mbappe across. That's the throw. He's class. So he is. Thanks for having us on live. I appreciate it, Rico. Thanks for joining. Gibraltar are down to 10 men. Tough night at the office for them. Numpty is my new favourite term. There you go. A good Irish term. You're only a numpty is all you are. Ah, ref, that's a free! Here's France now on the right-hand side. Overlap is on. Comes back in and he's left with a strike and a good save by Bazunu. Referee by. Come on, ref. There's another foul. It is a foul. Referee says he gets the ball. He never touches it. Referee has been so poor, I have to say. Camavinga, Tchouaméni and Bellingham, Madrid's midfield. If I tell you, if Bellingham goes to Madrid, they're just going to win everything for the next 10 years. Tchouaméni, Camavinga and Bellingham. All learning off of the likes of Kroos and Modric for the next couple of seasons. It's over. It's game over. Just like, you know, Madrid will just go, football, yeah, completed. Mark says, playing good, we just need a big chance for Evan Ferguson. We'll equalise. We won't, Mark, because he's gone off. He's been subbed. Ida's on instead of him, but I know what you mean. We are still playing very well. We just haven't. It's chance creation. I mean, Mbappe that's just embarrassing going down like that. It's just embarrassing. Any interest in GES, says James? Yeah, look, not majorly. I like watching hurling. Obviously, being from Kilkenny and all. I played it when I was younger, but if there was a game of football on or a game of hurling, I'd watch football. Arsenal says Coleman has had Mbappe in his pocket the whole game. He's kept him very quiet, hasn't he? In fairness. What are you watching it on? A TV? Hurling, says Chris. Question mark, question mark. Chris, just go onto YouTube when this is over and just type in hurling. And enjoy. It's like, I don't know what it's like. It's like a cross between hockey and fucking lacrosse without the padding. It's a brilliant sport. It really is. It's a brilliant sport. Yeah. Go check it out. But what have we got? Just less than, 18 minutes to go. Just over 18 minutes to go. And we need fresh legs. I've been disappointed he hasn't made more changes. I really have. And what did we say at half time? You know, you can have you can... The difference between a good manager and a great manager is you can do all the preparation and set your team up for the week in advance to a game. But when it comes to the game itself, being able to see what's going on the pitch and being able to positively affect it by substitutions and by formation and by tactics, that's the difference between a good manager and a great manager. Has Kenny done that tonight? I don't think so. We'll see before the end. You know what I mean? He might make a substitution and it might completely change the game, but what have we got to lose? We're already 1-0 down. Get the changes on. Get the fresh legs on. Just have a go. Yeah, it's just kind of... It's just, we're after just taking a dip, really. Like, so... Crowd has gone quiet. But the crowd has gone quiet because the team is tired. And they're sitting back. And France are happy just to keep possession. Pass and move, pass and move, pass and move. And in turn, that just killed the crowd. And it's a domino effect. Stephen Kenny is the only one that can affect that by making substitutions, changing the tempo of the game, get some fresh legs onto the field, and he needs to do it fucking quickly because there's only 15 minutes left. Alex says an okay manager is Kenny, but a great manager is Ten Hag. Well, I'd have to agree with you on that one. Here's Rabiot now, edge of the box, lines up a strike. Great save by Bazunu. And Ireland have a goal kick out. That's no way is that corner, the linesman. He was about to give it for a corner. Niall says, watch the gift grub sketch from today, from when they mock Sky Sports watching hurling. Absolutely priceless. Yeah, I mean, we're too slow to be making changes here. Like, this is bullshit. James McLean is coming on. I spotted him. There's 2 other players, so there's going to be 3 players. Ireland coming up the right hand side now with Coleman. Take a touch, Seamus. Header is cleared. Yeah, France cleared the line. Can we get the second ball? No. Rabiot. France are on the break here. They've got 4 on 3. Muani around the edge. Bazunu commits. Oh, his strike was really poor. And it just comes into Bazunu's hands. And United... Oh, we give the ball away. Ireland could have broke there. Ah, fuck it, lads. France had 4 men committed forward there. You have to get the pass right out from the back and you can counter-attack. And look, I understand we're tired, but you have to get them things right. Doherty is off for McLean. Knight is off for Johnston. And Darragh O'Shea is off. Yeah, Darragh O'Shea is out and Brown is on. Short free kick by France. Yeah, Doherty is so bad. I thought maybe he would have taken Coleman off, given the fact that he looks like he's getting a bit tired, and switch Doherty over to the right hand side with James McLean on the left. But he decided just to make the straight switch. Johnston does really, really well. Great positive play by him, and Brown is away up the line. Ben, good play. Just keep the ball. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. We only need one chance. Liam says, I know that France are winning, but this is the most enjoyable Irish match I've ever seen. I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, I've seen Ireland versus Italy in Euro 2016 where Brady scored, and watching Robbie Keane score against Germany, and so. But look, it's a good performance. It's a good performance. Ireland just keeping a bit of possession now. One goal. That's all we need. That is all we need. Just the one. Ida now doing really well. He's in the box here. Wished. Ida. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, we had players coming in, but it didn't look confident. But Ireland do well to win the ball back. Bennett off down the right hand side now, puts pressure on Hernandez. Now go and win it. Yeah, France are coming up through the middle here. Ball played through is too long. Go back to Bazunu. Back to Bazunu. Great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button. If you're new to the channel, please do hit the follow button. We do all of the watch along throughout the season. Daily football content. And like I said, if you do want to check out the YouTube channel, we're live over there as well. Full experience, scoreboard, timer, starting 11, ticker tape along the bottom. Link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Go check that out. Hit subscribe. We're closing in on 3,000 subscribers over there as well, so I appreciate it. But yeah, links to all the socials, guys, are on the homepage of the TikTok channel. And same on the YouTube homepage. France are ringing in the changes here now as well. Good few changes being made. Chris says, news coming tomorrow. Sorry, missed this morning. Daughter up sick all night. Hope she's doing all right, Chris. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow 10 a.m. with the Manchester United news show. So anybody wants to tune in from 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're live on YouTube only. Here's Ogbene now. Chance to get a ball into the box. Ball is blocked. Gets there. Strike. Oh, and it's blocked for a corner. Come on, Ireland. But yeah, we'll be back in the morning, 10 a.m. for the Manchester United news show. Anybody on TikTok, make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel. Go check it out. But we'll be back again tomorrow. But yeah, corner to Ireland here. Good play. You know, what have we got? Nearly less than 9 minutes to go. Great opportunity for Ireland now. Be a great time to get a goal. James McLean now to swing it in. It's clear that at the near post. I mean, our corners have been poor all day. Or all night, I'd have to say. France are in here. Oh, no, they're not. Sorry. Muani. Coleman's had a really good game tonight, I have to say. He's been really, really good. Ireland have to go all the way back to the keeper, but just keep possession. Can't score the goal if you don't have the ball, said Michael Owen. Right, here we go, down the left-hand side now. Adamida. Oh, lovely little slip ball. McLean is into the box here. Strike! Oh, it's blocked wide for a corner. Oh, brilliant play. And it started with James McLean setting Ida off down the line, and he kept his run going. And no one followed him. Little slip ball, takes a first touch, drills one, and it's Camavinga with a half block, and then the keeper needs to get a touch on it. Fuck me, let me put this bottle of water away. If we score, I'm going to drown myself. Corner to Ireland now, swung in. Good ball this time. Keeper comes to punch. Second ball is there to Brown. Oh, he tries an overhead kick but doesn't connect. Ireland keep possession. With Collins. Back to Brown. They let it out for a throw. Unforced errors by... Thanks for the gifts, guys. Really appreciate it. Scott, thanks a mil. Really appreciate it. Score is 1-0 to France. 6 minutes to go of normal time. We aren't playing too bad, says Alvarez. We're not. We're certainly not. Holding our own, in fairness. Good play by Brown there. Gets the ball inside to Ida. Nice little flick ball. Head up. Comes to Ogbene. Back onto his left with a cross. Oh, he's going for a handball. And a strike. Oh, ref. Comes to McLean. VR looking at the handball. Cross into the box. Back post. Oh, Hernandez with it away. Comes to Brown. He has a strike. Oh, bobbles all the way out for a goal kick on the far side. Oh, the slightest touch would have put it goal bound. VAR check over, I think. No handball. Great pressure by Ireland. Oh. Let's have a look at it here again. Nah, his hand is in by his side. It hits him here. It would be very harsh, I think. Malumbi off. Obafemi is on. I mean, Smallbone hasn't even got a run here tonight. What's that all about? I don't get it. Ireland in possession again. James McLean on the left-hand side. Ball down the line is a bit long, but Ireland closing down the keeper. He does well to clear his lines. Camavinga is unbelievable. Brilliant play there by Cullen. He just gets so unlucky. Griezmann doesn't give up on it. Three and a half minutes of normal time to go. Darren says, gone are the days Ireland had proper players like Glenn Whelan holding their own in the centre of the park. I couldn't disagree with you more, Darren. It's 1-0 to a team that was in the World Cup final 2 months ago. If that's not holding your own, I don't know what is. Slabhead says, Ireland and France defence amazing, but both attacks have been shocking. I agree with you on that one. Yeah, just a kind of final ball. Here's Mbappe now. He hits it high and wide. Oh, lovely first touch by Brown. Played well since he came on, in fairness to him. Oh, Bennett, really, really positive play down the right-hand side. Wins a corner over and gets the crowd going. Come on now. He's been brilliant tonight, I have to say, Ogbene. Josh Cullen now with the corner. Needs to be a good delivery here now. Ref holds up play. Needs to be a good delivery here. Appreciate everyone watching, guys. Hit the like button, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Come on, Ireland. Cullen now. Swings it in. Good delivery. Oh, and attack it. Oh, the keeper with a worldie. Oh, it's another corner. I think this was headed to go towards goal by a France player. It's Collins with the pressure, and it is a France player. Puts his head down, and the keeper keeps it out. Another corner to Ireland here. What a time to get an equaliser. Cullen again now. Another good ball in. Header! Oh, the keeper! Oh, he's after pulling it out of the top corner. Oh, the ref is giving a yellow card to someone. Oh, I thought that was it. How did the keeper get to that? Oh, my God. How did the keeper get to it? Oh, Collins with the header. My God, that is a world-class save. Oh, my God. How did he get to it? Oh, my God, that is unbelievable. Unbelievable. How has he saved that? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That was the chance. Jesus Christ, that was the chance. How did he save that? My God. That's why he's the French #1 goalkeeper, I suppose. Come on, we get another one. One more. Come on, we get another one. Throw into France. Yeah, Ogbene gets man of the match. Absolutely deserved. Absolutely deserved. Go on, press up the field. Come on. Might as well go for it. Bazunu goes long with it now. That's the way to do it. Just get it up there. Put it in the mixer. Let's see what they're made of. There you go. Look. Oh, ref, he stepped out. Ah, come on, ref. Oh, that's out. That's out. This referee is having a laugh. Kick out the ball, ref. Come on. France are making a sub. 3 minutes added on, but we're 2 minutes into it already. I don't think the ball has been in play since added time has started. Oh, Jesus, that Nathan Collins effort by referee. Ireland have a throw just on the halfway line. Come on, Ireland. One more chance. Let's go. Come on. Ball pumped down long to Ogbene on the right. Nice little ball inside. Laid off to him again. France are there. Good numbers. Brown. Trying to get it wide here. Ogbene just smothered out. Josh Cullen does really well. Get out of it, ref! This referee is a joke, boy. Bit of fucking shoulder strength is all you need, and your lads falling to the ground and you give it freeze. Bullshit. Shoulder to shoulder challenge by lads throwing himself to the ground and the referee buying it. Yeah, for 45 seconds of time added on, he blows it up. You're a prick of a referee, so you are. A disgraceful performance by that referee. Absolutely disgraceful performance. Dickhead. Anyway, now that that's off my chest. Great performance by Ireland. Unlucky with the result. Look, that Collins chance at the end was it. That was it. So it was. That was it. What an unbelievable save out of the goalkeeper. But look, a lot of positives can be taken for from the game. You'd have to say they really can. It was a brilliant performance by Ireland. They played really, really well. Kept France at bay for the majority of the game. A small mistake. The only mistake really that we made in the whole game, and France capitalised on it. Their first shot on target and they scored, you know. Referee, just pathetic performance by another referee. It's not just English referees. It just seems to be, I don't know, just really, really poor performance by him. But look, Ireland can hold their heads up. It's been a really positive performance. Look, it's going to be difficult to get out of this group, you would have to say. But if we can put performances like that in against everybody and every game that we play, then I think it's going to be a very positive group. You know, but that's the last game now until June, I think. I think it's the 16th of June, maybe. Ireland play. I think we're away to Greece. I think Greece and Gibraltar, I think, are the next two. Well, I think Netherlands is the last game. But anyway, it's June is the next game. But look, a lot of positives to take from that game, you'd have to say. Disappointing result, but you would have took a 1-0 win. Or you wouldn't have taken a 1-0 win. Or a 1-0 defeat, at the start of the game. You would have said, no, fuck it, let's go for it and get back 4-0. But we did go for it and we still only lost 1-0. So really, really positive performance by Ireland, I have to say. Mark says, gift of a goal, fought hard, didn't collapse like the Dutch. Well done, lads. Absolutely, couldn't agree with you more. Alex says, and he was laughing with Mbappe at the start of the second half. Yeah, referee, fucking dickhead. I really appreciate everyone who's watched, guys. If you're new to the channel on TikTok, hit the follow button. If you're new to the YouTube channel, anybody watching there, hit the subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. It helps out the channel an awful lot. Getting great positive feedback. Merchandise is available on the YouTube store if you want to go check it out. You can become official member of the channel as well. Links are in the description. Go check some of the options out if you want. But just hit the like and subscribe button. That helps out the channel more than anything else. I'll be back tomorrow morning on YouTube, guys, at 10 a.m. for the Manchester United news show. And then we do that Monday to Friday. So I'll be back every morning with that. And then, of course, we have United coming up on Sunday away to Newcastle. So looking forward to getting back into the United games again. But yeah, thanks everyone who's watched, guys. Like it, share, subscribe, follow, all of that good stuff. Anyone who's joining tomorrow from 10 a.m, I'll see you there. If you can't make it, give the video a watch back later in the day. Put in a comment. Appreciate it, guys. Speak to you soon. Take care.